After the U.S. Supreme Court ruling on the Affordable Care Act, Governor Scott stated that Florida would not expand Medicaid or establish a health care exchange. What is your position on the Affordable Health Care Act and the exchange?
Well, I still believe that the Affordable Health Care Act is not constitutional based on the fact that a tax bill must originate in the U.S. House of Representatives, period, and it did not. Now, as far as the exchanges, as a woman, a single woman in Florida, I was able to call a Florida health company, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and negotiate with them a contract for health insurance that was specific to my needs. So I feel like these healthcare exchanges are not really necessary. If we can call and do this on our own and negotiate our own healthcare, by employing healthcare exchanges, you're actually jeopardizing Floridian jobs and companies that are based here in Florida. Blue Cross Blue Shield is based in Jacksonville. Okay? I have what I need. I don't need what other people need. And sometimes I've needed more, and I've had to negotiate more. So that's my position on it.
You know, my sister Cynthia has cancer, and it is a pre-existing condition, and she's not able to get insurance. You know, healthcare is a nice policy discussion, and we can talk about it in a philosophical way, but when it hits home, it becomes a personal issue. We, each and every one of us, irregardless of what party you belong to, you know that we have a problem with healthcare in this country and in this state. And we need to fix it. So instead of throwing darts back and forth and having the Supreme Court have to make decisions on very important issues, don't you think we need to have a discourse with the doctors, with the hospitals, with the insurance companies, and with people who really need good health care in this state? We are in the 21st century, in the richest country in the world, and you tell me that we can't get good health care? We have a broken system, a broken politics, and we need to fix it. Give me an opportunity to do that, and I'll bring it home to all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, and have a round of applause for these wonderful candidates. Oh, I'm sorry. Your closing argument. Sorry, your closing statement.
Answer the question?
Oh, you want to answer the question? Okay, I'm sorry.
If you don't want me to.
No, absolutely. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard a big philosophical difference between my opponent and myself. There's no question about it. The number one fight that we're going to go into in our next legislative session is the implementation of our health care bill. And you have a choice between somebody who stands with Governor Scott and somebody who stands with the Democratic Party, and beyond our party, with Floridians in general that want good quality access to health care. We differ on many issues. Melanie is pro-life, supported by the pro-life PACs and personhood. I don't believe the government should be telling a woman what you need to do with your body. I implore you, please get out and work for us. This is such an important election. You have to send Senator Sachs and myself back to Tallahassee so we can fight for you when it comes to health care and a woman's right. Thank you.
Okay. Now we're going to have closing statements, and we're actually going to start with Senator Sachs.
This election is very, very important, because if I get reelected, and some people say when I get reelected, but let me say if I get reelected, I've got a lot of negative ads coming against me. They're false. I don't have the money to defend myself on TV. I want you to be aware. That's why I wanted my opponent here, because I want awareness. I want information. I want the truth. That way, when you know the truth, you will be able to make a decision based on what the truth is, and not who has the most money to go on TV. And that's what we need to do all across the board, whether it's state senate or the United States presidency. We need to get the truth out. And the truth is we need a more balanced government in Tallahassee.
Yes.
We've got too many of one party. Yes. And as long as whether it's Democrats or Republicans, that's not the way the state of Florida is made up. And I would be number 14, and I would give us a more balanced view in the state senate. Please, 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 get informed and vote. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator Sachs. Melanie, Peterson, for your closing.
Thank you for the opportunity to come here today and introduce myself to you. I want to also remind you that for me, this is not about party and it's not about politics. It's really about people. It's about us here in Palm Beach County and having real representation in Tallahassee. I can guarantee you that even my personal beliefs on certain subjects are not going to preclude me from hearing your voice when it comes to issues that are important to you here in Palm Beach County. So I urge you to go to our website, votemelanie.com. My phone number is there. Please call me, email me. If you have any questions, I'd love to meet with you. We're knocking on doors. We're talking to people every day, and we appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and I appreciate all the different women's groups from our county and state coming together and hosting this for us today. I want to take my 1 minute closing to talk to you about something that's occurring in the campaign, to make you aware, and just to let you know how outrageous it is. I believe, or I guess some of my opponents, supporters, or whoever from the Republican Party are actually calling into the neighborhoods, calling you at home, and running a survey, and they're asking the voters, would you vote for Joe Abruzzo if you knew he was a convicted felon? Would you vote for Joe Abruzzo if you knew he took bribes? Would you? Now, they're not saying I did. If I did, would you still vote for me? So the nastiest and dirty campaign tactics that's coming for Senator Sachs and I, we are running a full-out positive campaign. You will not see one negative piece. You will not see me mention Melanie or anything about our campaign. We're running on our record, we're running on our accomplishments, and we're running on the vision of Florida and what we need to get done in this state. Thank you.